backed into the sharp end of British politics since 2010. These have been extraordinary times, with some momentous events. We have seen the testing of our democratic institutions and an unprecedented degree of vitriol enter the political discourse, particularly over the hugely divisive issue of Brexit. When you consider how much has happened, 4 UK-wide general elections, the coalition government, the referendums on the alternative vote, Scottish independence and membership of the EU, and now a global pandemic, it is fair to say we have witnessed what seems like several lifetimes' worth of politics. There could be several PhDs written on the consequences of the Fixed Term Parliaments Act alone, never mind all the other tumultuous events that have played out during my time in the Commons so far. My own roles, inside and outside government, on the Brexit issue, the leadership campaigns, the hung Parliament, the run-ins as Leader of the Commons with the Speaker, inspire me to capture the story while it is still fresh in my mind and give the listener an insight into what it is really like, the snakes as well as the ladders. As the chapters which follow will show, the highs of being in politics can be very high and the lows extremely low. If at times it seems as if I am painting politicians in a poor light, or describing a world that no one in their right mind would wish to enter, I would stress that despite all the pitfalls, I have still loved every moment. It is an honour to serve your country in this way, and I have never regretted the effort it took to be elected to Parliament. My 3 children, Freddie, Harry and Cookie, and my husband Ben, have not always enjoyed the personal dramas, but they have loved the journey, the intrigue and the achievements. If there is one message I would like every listener to take away from this account, it is that politics can be transformative. And that if you ever think you are not smart or beautiful or young or ruthless or wealthy enough to become an MP, think again. Parliament is an arena to which anyone can aspire. To the cynical who feel there is no point entering politics because a lone individual can't achieve anything, think again. I know from first-hand experience that if you put your heart and soul into it, you can change the world. So my motivation in writing this book is not to settle scores or rewrite history. Far from it. Instead, I'm eager to pull back the curtain and allow those who must live by the rules, set by Parliament and government, to get something of a glimpse of what takes place behind the scenes. I hope some of my reflections may prove useful for those interested in a career in government. Others are a broader critique for every listener to take away. And still more are lessons which have shaped my own thinking about myself and my approach to politics. Chapter 1. Path to Parliament. I don't come from money or privilege, and I'm not a member of a political dynasty. No one in my family had ever taken much interest in politics before me. Yet from the age of 13, I knew I wanted to be a member of Parliament. Like many young people of my generation, I was truly frightened by the government's public service information notices about how to survive a nuclear war. With a nuclear attack a serious and ever-present risk in those days, I decided, with support from the teachers at my all-girls grammar school, to become an MP and stop those politicians who it seemed to me were sleepwalking towards a nuclear holocaust. As I like to joke with children in my constituency when I visit their primary schools, so far it's worked. My own childhood fears about nuclear war have a parallel with today's teens, growing up as they are in a world dominated by fears about climate change. Just like I did 4 decades ago. I'm sure many lie awake worrying the world could end because of catastrophic mistakes made by adults.